Being a child of the 80s, I am obsessed with the old arcade games, such as Pac-Man. Now, I don't know if you watched the Amazon Prime TV series, Secret Level, but it comes from the same people that did Love, Death and Robots, and it is based on video games that we all know and love. And, you know, the Prime games, you know, the Amazon ones, because they've got to push those babies. Shadow Labyrinth was one of my favourites. It was a very different take on Pac-Man, where it was dark and there was a hunger, and the protagonist was very interesting. It seemed that Pac-Man was the bad guy, and it was really quite fascinating, and I really wanted to see more of it. I had no idea about this game until Turtlebat told me, and I didn't even know what it was, so I didn't even think much about it. I was like, Gears of War's coming out in August, I'll play that. I'll be playing Shinobi because, you know, side-scroller, and kind of breezed past this one. And then he sent me a trailer for it, and I instantly fell in love. Kind of like seeing boobs for the first time. I was like, oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah. And I was sold. So I instantly pre-ordered that bad boy and installed it ASAP, and waited patiently for it to be released on PlayStation, which was 18th of July 2025, which is today, right now. It's been out about 12 hours. I was, you know, asleep at midnight when it came out, but I'm awake now and I am ready to play Shadow Labyrinth. I can't wait. So let's go. So we're going to just agree to that. And that one. Now, I don't know if you know this or not, but Pac-Man was created by Namco in 1980 and was originally called Puck-Man, which, because it looks like a, you know, hockey puck. But apparently this was a marketing nightmare for the target audience, which, believe it or not, was women. The game was designed to attract female players to the arcades. It was that simple. And they wanted to break away from the kind of male-centric, dominated gaming hemisphere. Section 45 through 67 have been hit. Deploy the partition wall. Emergency maneuvers. I like the art. Love the style. Love the vibe. I'm already into it. Looks like an angry transformer. Ooh. Ah. Prepare for descent. Stand by at the designated location. An even larger UIMS is what the hell is a UIMS? A urinary infection menstrual system? I don't know. That was gross, wasn't it? What an image. A new type of commando! To think they'd go so far to take down Gaia. Is this her connected to Horizon? Feels like Horizon now, doesn't it? Now Gaia's been mentioned. Or maybe God of War. Can I jump? Very kind of Souls-like in how slow the character responds and how he moves, or she. I don't actually know who this is, but the commander is waiting, so let's go F him up, or her. He's got my Lavazza delivery. Big Lavazza fan. Guarda Rosa. I don't know if that's Italian accent, it's not, is it? I'm apparently part Italian on my grandfather's side. So, my father's side, his father. But, not that you can tell, I'm as pasty and pale as any Welshman I've ever known. With an English accent, which, yeah. I'm a walking convoluted mess, aren't I, really? Oh, that's gorgeous. I'm expecting the Zlatinum to come through one of those portals, I'm just saying. And I'm defo using one of those in Photoshop. I'm awake. Bruh. I'm awake. Oh my god, it sounds like my kids. Okay, so this is where we picked up in the show, isn't it? I don't know if you've seen Secret Level, but I really enjoyed the show. I've never seen a video game show done so well. I know everyone talks about The Last of Us, but I've never played it, so I didn't watch it. I'm playing it now, actually. It's going to be my 200th Platinum, and if you haven't heard about all that already, check out the video. I'll probably link it in the corner, or I might forget. You never know with me. So this is our protagonist. This is the hungry guy. He's going to eat stuff. Apologise for all the ugly. A lot of it I can't change. I was born this way. But some stuff is an immuno condition that I have, which messes up my skin. Yes, I am awake. Attempt number 8. My name is the... No. Call me Puck. Told you. Pac-Man. I'm the one who summoned you here. Are you alright? Can you move? Ooh. A special container filled with HP restoring material. Can only use as many as you have on hand. Okay. Health pickup. Nice. I love it when a game instantly tells me as soon as I get to the opening area, you're going to suck at this, Zach. You're going to suck, so here's how you get the health. Restore HP requires 1 HP tank per use. Okay, cool. Do I? Nano, Back to the Prime series, Secret Level. One of the things that I really was quite hyped about was the Eternium. Is it Eternium? Can't remember. The Prime game, the Amazon game. And it's on PS Plus now. And I'm actually really hyped to play it. I actually think it looks really good. So basically, Puck is evil AI? A Miku Soul. It's a highly versatile device, good for data storage, physical enhancement, and plenty of other useful functions. Right. Okay, so that's what we do. We just our upgrade and save area, I guess. Oh, that's a good jump. I like that. This does kind of remind me of something I played not long ago, but I can't remember what it was called. It was an indie game. It was free on Fanatical. Take the sword, number 8. I don't like being called number 8. That makes me feel like I'm not special. And I like to be special. End of game. So that was Shadow Labyrinth. I am not worthy of picking up Puckman's Excalibur, so I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and be good to yourselves and each other. I'm kidding. Let's finish the game. I mean, finish the playthrough at least. Is that active? I guess you're meant to use it like a prosthetic arm. I'm Hellboy now. I love it. I have the power! You can take the kid out of the 80s, you can't take the 80s out of the kid. Cool. I love that Hellboy hand, though. That is so cool. It's so cool. Do you know what? There was a game here, Web of Weird. It's called Web of Word, is how you say it, but it's spelled weird, W-Y-R-D. And 3 consecutive attacks with square to up or down while attacking. 2, okay, obviously. Perform a stun attack by down and square, has low attack power, but is an effective way to stun enemies. Okay, so it's a parry attack then, basically. Okay. What was up with that Oloid? I love the environments. Great Metroidvania vibe. I'm not sure if it is a Metroidvania, if it's just a platformer. So we'll find out, I guess. I like that slide. Why doesn't that work now? Ah, you gotta press down and slide. Silly Zack. Okay, we can grab onto ledges, which is good. We have 6 of the yellow things and I need 500 to do the first upgrade, so, I mean... I don't know why I thought that would work. I think it's because it's broken and it wobbled when I punched it. Oh, love some mushrooms. I love how Puck is just following us around, like... You know, it's kind of like B12. Is B12 in Stray? Yeah, it is B12, isn't it? Because the company's B12, Blue 12. So, yeah, he's kind of like a sadistic B12, isn't he? A less cute version. Ah, okay, so... I like that. That was a cool move. So I should probably learn to block, shouldn't I? Okay. I can't enhance nothing. Okay, so we go this way then. I don't know what that is. I want that. Oh, no. Too late. Missed it. Oh, well. Time to say goodbye to this awful prison. Don't worry about anything other than swinging that sword until that thing is unalived. That will pave the way. Okay. Raj Zakato. Cool words. I don't know what it means, but it sounds cool. Well, like a boss. That worries me. Didn't he have a second health bar as well? I'm pretty sure he did, right? He had a second health bar. Oh, I'm into it now. Oh, I'm into this now. Allows you to phase shift to mini puck. Raises internal density to allow D-line traversal. That sounds like slut magic, doesn't it? Like a slutty superpower. D-line traversal. Like Twink Superpower 17. Do you dislike having your bodily freedom taken away? Yes, but you'll have to eat to gain power. Like it or not, You're coming with me. Next, we head to the volcano. I need to retrieve something very important that slipped through my fingers 30 years ago. Very interested to find out what that is. You'll transform into Mini Puck automatically by touching the D line, allowing you to ride along it. You can jump with X. Brake by holding R2. Change automatic movement, manual movement mode with L1. Circle turns the jump trajectory guide on off. Attack. Revert to sword fighter to perform a spin attack. Okay.
Why is the light?
Circuit. Give light. Once you... Great speed. I was only able to make out bits and pieces. Anyway, we might as well try to get this thing running. Easy enough. Well, so this was a D-line. If you phase shift, you should be able to travel along this rail. So yeah, I mean, it's one of gaming's oldest and most beloved franchises, and I find it a fascinating franchise, but purely because what started with an absolutely zero story has become a huge phenomenon, and there's cartoons of it and everything, which like my kid watches one of the cartoons, and it's pretty good, to be fair. And I find that really cool. I find that really, really cool that these games that are so old have lived so long. And I think there's a lot of negativity around like old franchises because of like yearly releases and stuff. But I do believe that there's something really fantastic about having gaming franchises that do last, that do stand the test of time. I find that in video games, we're far more likely to get something new and original than we are in film and TV. I find that gaming is probably the last original art style that you can do things for the first time in. Everything else has already had everything done. Nice. Gameplay is rolling. Oh yeah, we want to do this, don't we? Ooh. Okay. Did he drop something? I thought he dropped something. Yeah, he did. I really like how this works. I didn't expect... This will sound really strange, but I didn't expect it to be Pac-Man-y. I know that sounds stupid because it's a Pac-Man game, but I didn't expect it to be a Pac-Man-like game. I know. It just didn't look like one. It looks like a Metroidvania, but it's managed to keep something really quite... So I got overexcited there. No, other way. There we go. I'm guessing I want all the yellow things, even if I can't use them yet. Oh, really funny feeling about there as well. I don't know why. Why do I think... No, nothing there. Oh well. Love the noises. I don't know why, but it is nostalgic. I can't help it. I'm old. Leave me alone. And yes, that's why I suck at games, because I'm old, okay? And if you're mean about it, then you're just mean because being old is like a disability, okay? I think I might need to switch controllers actually, because this is pulling me very much to the right, as you can probably tell. I don't know where my other controller is. That's the problem. See? Aha! Oh yeah, we want to do this, don't we? Ooh. Okay. Was this? Did he drop something? I thought he dropped something. Yeah, he did. I really like how this works. I didn't expect. This will sound really strange, but I didn't expect it to be Pac-Man-y. I know that sounds stupid because it's a Pac-Man game, but I didn't expect it to be a Pac-Man-like game. I know. It just didn't look like one. It looks like a Metroidvania, but it's managed to keep something really quite... So I got overexcited there. No, other way. There we go. I'm guessing I want all the yellow things, even if I can't use them yet. Oh, really funny feeling about there as well. I don't know why. Why do I think... No, nothing there. Oh well. Love the noises. I don't know why, but it is nostalgic. I can't help it. I'm old. Leave me alone. And yes, that's why I suck at games, because I'm old, okay? And if you're mean about it, then you're just mean because being old is like a disability, okay? I think I might need to switch controllers actually, because this is pulling me very much to the right, as you can probably tell. I don't know where my other controller is. That's the problem. See? Aha! I've got a really funny feeling this is going to get really hard really soon. It's got one of those vibes, this game, I have to admit. Back to Hellboy with Word as well, because I think that game was really unfairly treated. It was a very... I think a lot of people looked at it as a big game because it was Hellboy, and people think that Hellboy is this huge franchise, but it's really not. I mean, it is in comics, but the Guillermo del Toro films with Ron Perlman really don't do Hellboy any justice at all. Got a bad thing, we're out here, boss, aren't we? Find that thing that crashed 30 years ago. I'm really excited about this. What is it? What is it? It's got to be a ghost, right? Ooh, I can upgrade. Go on, Puck. What we doing, bro? I love the blue lines on him as well. I don't know why. Giving Pac-Man a bit of character, a bit of... I do all the work and he wants to have a nap. Sounds like marriage. Ooh. Grab the booty. I misread that. He trying to grab the booty, and I misread the word there in the subtitles. And if you know what I thought it said, I mean, you thought the same, right? That was on purpose. Namco did that shit intentionally. Trying to make me look like a degenerate, but it ain't gonna work. We know what you're playing at, Namco, okay? I'm a PG-13 kind of YouTuber, okay, buddies? I'm not. And if you're letting your kids watch me, then you probably shouldn't be parents. I thought I could do... Oh. That is frustrating, because I thought I could, It's a booty. It's a booty call. Was that Eternal? I think that was Eternal, wasn't it? No, was it Eternal or was it the other one? I don't know. I don't really know music. I'm not a music guy. I listen to a lot of it. But I don't know much about it. Dude, are you pooing on me? It's like you just dumped on me like a bird. Like a pigeon in the street, right? You ever had that? A pigeon just randomly poop on you out of absolutely nowhere while you're out doing your Christmas shopping? It has happened to me, very clearly. Oh no, I wanted to go up there. First respawn required. Let's go there. I don't know why. Do I want max ESP or do I want to increase? Let's go with sword power. I like hitting things, like cutting things, so that sounds bad, doesn't it? In video games, I mean. What reason? No resources. 28. Okay, cool. Do we want to Yeah, I think we want to. Oh, I think I might have screwed up here. Ah. And I've just realised how we do this. Thiebe's Memories 13. A record by someone named Thebe. Puck apparently can't see it. Why? The mystery deepens. Oh, can we save? Yeah, we need to save, don't we? Here we are. I'm assuming it's auto-save in that situation. I might be wrong. I'm probably wrong. I normally am. Oh well. Ah, that's why I couldn't do it earlier, see, because I didn't have the ability. Now I do. See, I can't remember the guy's name who invented Pac-Man. Is it a Wooby? I can't remember. And I don't want to guess again because I just might sound like a complete ignoramus, and I sound stupid enough without sounding, you know, ignorant and offensive to boot. So I'm just gonna say it was a very clever person who made this game, who made the original game. What is your favourite 80s franchise in gaming that survived? Let me know in the comments, because I'm really fascinated about these. I didn't do that on the way through, did I? Because I'm a bit of a plonker. We'll do it again. Why not? Let's do it. Nice. Okay. You know, I find it quite fascinating that the game was quite funny to there as well. Feels like I've missed something here, right? Like there should be a collectible or... Nada. Nothing. Zilch. But yeah, let me know what your favourite 80s gaming franchise to survive to 2025 is. I'm not sure what mine would be. Do you know what? It might actually be Space Invaders, and I think that's 70s as well. I actually do like Space Invaders, I don't know why. Oh no, I like the crisps. For our American and non-British friends, Space Raiders in the UK are a really cheap packet of crisps, and they're really strong flavours. You get pickled onion, beef. They're kind of like Monster Munch, but really cheap. They used to be 10p a bag. Why can't I attack? Excuse me, this isn't right. Why can't I pull this thing? Or unlive this thing? Someone edit that out, please. Who's the editor of this piece of rubbish? Well, I fluffed that right up, didn't I? Well, I fluffed that right up, didn't I? That was, and I have no idea what that was either. I fluffed that up. I'm doing a lot of accents at the moment. It's because of echolalia. As a part of autism and ADHD, where we pick up accents and sounds and we just can't get them out of our head. And because we have communication issues, we use accents that we've heard to express our feelings sometimes. So apparently I talk in an Australian accent pretty frequently. I don't know what that means, what emotion I'm trying to convey when I go down under. But for all my Australian and friends, I'm just really sorry. I swear it's not racism. It is out of love and respect. I love the accent. I think it's bloody gorgeous. So another question for you all. What is your favourite accent, like, and what is the least favourite accent? I've got to be honest, I think for me, my favourite might actually be a Scouse accent. I hate to admit it because, well, I'm not supposed to like Liverpool or Liverpudlians because I'm a Man United fan, but I've lived in Manchester a few times and I love Manchester, I really do. But I've got to be honest, Liverpool's a great place. It's a beautiful city, and I think the sense of community in Liverpool as a huge metropolitan city is actually quite incredible. The unison that they have as a city is unrivaled in the UK. I think there's definitely a cohesion in social attitudes and morality of people in Liverpool that, quite frankly, doesn't get the respect or appreciation it deserves because it goes against British government, so of course they have to be vilified. And it's a new love actually for Liverpool as a place and as a people, as an adult, because when I used to go to football as a kid, I used to go to Old Trafford quite a lot, and I've been to obviously Anfield on several occasions, and some of the worst footballing experiences of my life were at Anfield. And I don't mean the results, because when I was a kid, Liverpool were absolutely rubbish. Basically, they were as bad as Man United are now, and they like to forget that. They weren't good. So it was quite violent. It was the only place I ever felt really unsafe. That and Elland Road, the Leeds Stadium. I have nothing but contempt for Leeds as a football club. I think they're absolutely disgusting. I've seen some really horrific things at Man United Leeds games. It's the most violent football rivalry I've actually experienced. I'm not saying it's the most violent out there. I'm just saying it's the most violent that I was at a game for. Several games for, actually. My hatred of Leeds started with Alfinch Haaland and Roy Keane. And if you don't know the story, I'll tell you, it's fascinating, actually. So, Roy Keane was Man United captain, and it was his first season as captain after Eric Cantona retired. And, oh, that was stupid. Hey, there we go. And not long into the season, we played Leeds, and Roy Keane ran into the box and went down pretty hard, seemingly out of nowhere, but clutching his knee and quite visibly in a lot of pain. Now, the defender closest to him, I thought I could do that though. I thought I could zip through those. Damn it! Stood over him, spat on him, and screamed at him. And Roy Keane had ruptured his ligament in his knee, which I happened to have done when I was a teenager through growth pains. I did actually grow, honestly. I know it doesn't look like it, but I genuinely was a lot shorter at one point in my life. And then I just grew like 4 inches in like a week. And that growth pulled the ligament away from my knee. You know, it happens. It's quite common for... See how we... Oh, right, it does actually go. It stops. That's why you're supposed to wait. I'm not good at waiting. It's one of the most painful things I've done to me, or, you know, that has ever happened to me, I'll be honest. And I know that I was a child at the time. Well, I was 13. 12, 13, I don't know. It was painful. It was really painful. For a professional footballer, I imagine it is probably one of the scariest and most concerning injuries you could get because of the nature of it and the implication of the fact that it could end your career. It really could end your footballing career. Certainly back in the 90s, and this is 1996, 97 this is, because Eric had just retired, so that's not what I wanted to do. There we go. So I can climb these glowy walls with him. Lovely. Come on, 8. Let's go, bro. We've got 1 HP health, so that's yeah, great. Anyway, Alfinch Haaland stood over him, screaming, spitting in his face, and Roy Keane was very clearly in agony. And Roy Keane then, about 2 years later, I think it was a long time later, to be fair, basically snapped him in two. And a lot of people misunderstand Roy Keane's motivations because he wrote in his book that he only went onto the football pitch against Man City that day, who Haaland played for at the time, to break his effing leg. And he wrote that in his book. So he got a lot of criticism for that. Ooh. It's not every day I meet someone out here. You also here for the hot springs? The hot spring here is great. It'll refresh your ragged body in the blink of an eye. Who says I'm ragged? Judgmental much? I'm Zaid? How do I say that? Someone tell me. Please, in the comments, tell me how to read, because I can't. I run a little business around here. Need anything? Feels like fate brought us together here, so I'll give you a good deal. That sounds like a pimp, doesn't it? That sounds like a pimp. And okay, I like that. Oh, I like that. Why can't I get it? Oh, right, okay, so I need to... Okay. Right. How do I use it then? I have 98 of them though, so I usually hang out closer to the summit. I can show you some even better wares up there. Come visit if you're interested. See, that just sounds weird, doesn't it? So where are we going now there? There we are. Can't enhance anything. So, a couple of years later, Roy Keane basically did a Cantonara, karate kicked him. I like the combat. It's good fun combat. If I can find the clip during the edit, I will put the clip in. But people misunderstood his intentions. People thought it was just revenge, but it wasn't just revenge. It was the fact that Roy Keane was a true leader, and that was the first season he was the Man United captain, and he is Man United's most successful captain. You know, he was absolutely brilliant. People misunderstand, again, like misrepresent him as a footballer, because he really was one of the best footballers in the world by a mile. He really was elite in every single aspect. He played simply. But the reason he tried to break Alf-Inge Haaland's leg was because, as the leader, he felt farts. He felt that he felt that the way he was treated by Haaland made him look weak to the rest of the team and made other people think of him as weak. And if he was weak as the captain, then the whole team was weak, and there was no discussing it for him. He was a leader, and he had to be seen as strong, and he had to show his team as unforgiving, unrelenting, and unstoppable. And that's exactly what he was. So Alf-Inge Haaland got what he had coming. Pure and simple. And in the words of Joaquin Phoenix's Joker, you get what you friggin' deserve. I paraphrase him because I don't want to be censored again. Following year, when he came back from injury, he led Man United to the treble and honestly gave some of the best performances I've ever seen from a footballer. But you know the best player in 1999 was? A player that never, ever gets the respect he deserves as a footballer, but was actually one of the best footballers of his generation by a mile as well. He was literally so underrated, it's criminal. David flipping Beckham. Now, honestly, look into what happened to him after the 98 World Cup and what we went through as United fans at Old Trafford, especially when we were at away stadiums as well, when we weren't at Old Trafford. The way we were treated and the way he was treated was horrific. And I was a kid at the time, I was like 12, 13 when I was going to these games. I was going on my own. And they were burning effigies of him, hanging like dummies with his name on outside the stadiums. They were screaming some of the most horrific things I've ever heard. And it's why I cannot stand the England football team or their supporters, because I think they're the most disgusting human beings on the planet. And I'm saying that from personal experience of being a Man United fan who was, as a child, was threatened and beaten by grown men because I supported Man United and thought David Beckham was one of the best players in the world. What people don't realise, that season, he was voted third in the Ballon d'Or by the journalists because he was that good. There we are, I can't get back up, that's okay. I hate when I can't get back up stuff. Oh! That was stupid, wasn't it? Really annoyed now because the saves. Oh, we're back to it, and this is getting on my nerves now. I'm not gonna lie. The save system is just annoying. Cool, great. Why not? You know what I mean? Sound like what's her face from? No, I don't care. Go away, you fatty. Right. Am I good at Metroidvanias? Mate, I'm not good at anything. Such an ass. Why is it that works sometimes, but not all the time? Why am I getting annoyed with this? It's easy. Like, it's not even hard. I'm gonna go back to checkpoint because I don't care anymore. Go away. Probably a big mistake. Okay. I'm getting through it this time. Are you ready? I knew that wasn't worth it. Why did I do it? Because I'm an idiot. Because I like shiny things. Kick your butt. It does feel like this will get a lot harder and then a lot easier and then a lot harder again. Like, because that is the trick to most Metroidvanias in my experience. I do like a Metroidvania. I really do. And I think the best ones always start quite rough and have a learning curve, a steep learning curve, then get really easy as you level up and improve yourself and get new moves and upgrades. And then for the end game, get really hard again. That cleanup on Metroidvanias is ruthless, or it should be, in my opinion. I do believe that platinum trophies should be earned. I think that completion should be earned. I don't think that... I believe that everyone has a right to play. Everyone should be included. Everyone should be supported in gaming and aided if they need help to play. So if they need different settings, or they need different color systems, or they need like physical things like controllers, I'm all for all that. And I'm all for making sure that everyone can get everything out of the game, regardless of ability or That was stupid. Yeah, regardless of ability or money, because, you know, pay to win mechanics. What I don't agree with is that platinum trophies should be handed out. I don't believe that completion should ever be given. I don't think a platinum should be a participation trophy, ever. I think it should always be a sign of a commitment and dedication. And I do think they should be earned. I don't think I should get a platinum trophy that I couldn't do, if that makes sense. Ah, farts. Did I die? What the hell happened? I really don't know what happened there. And I don't understand why I keep dying in the same place. It's really annoying. Psych! Yeah, I'm annoyed now. Now I'm annoyed. Come on, you ugly metal-nosed douche nozzle. Douche nozzle. That should be her name. I don't think they should be given out for free, basically. I think they should be earned. I think that is the difference. I don't think that anything should be kept behind a skill wall. So I don't think people that don't get 100% completion should be penalised and lose out on content within the game. But the platinum itself, I believe, or the completion itself, I don't believe should be spoon-fed. Gaming at its very core is a competitive activity. The entire point of games is not entertainment, believe it or not. A lot of people misunderstand this, but games as a concept, not video games, games are all about learning. They're all about learning new skills, learning new abilities, learning new techniques, methods, blah, blah, blah. They are not about... Nice. Why is that there? There's got to be something there, right? Is there? No. In my defence, I did think there was something there for me to jump through. I thought maybe it was a fake wall. It was not. So if you're playing the game and you're watching this for tips, my first tip is do not do what I do, because I suck and I clearly don't know what I'm doing. Okay? So don't copy me. What about you? Do you think that platinum trophies should be available to all, or should they be restricted to being earned as opposed to handed out? I am actually doing a new series which will be documentary focused and researched properly from both a gaming perspective and a psychological perspective, and tech and all sorts of different viewpoints will be taken into account and researched by the right people, not by me, because I don't do research. Not because I know everything, but because I'm lazy. And the entire point of this new series, which you will learn a lot more about in an upcoming video in the next few days, will be... No, come back. To investigate trophy hunting completionism and how the two overlap, how the two differ. Aha! Ha-ha! Do you ever feel so stupid that you just don't know what to do with yourself? Because I do a lot. Fuck. But yeah, let me know in the comments, what do you think about Platinum Trophies? Are they for everybody, or are they something for people who earn them? Okay, that was... Like Pac-Man Rally, do you remember that? Pac-Man Rally was so bad. So bad. Was it Pac-Man Rally or Pac-Man Racer? But it was like Mario Kart, basically, and it was absolutely awful in literally every single way. There was a baby kids version as well years ago. I can't remember what that was called. Was it Baby Pac-Man or Pac Baby or something? I can't remember. I think it had a really stupid name, but there have been some just dreadful installments into the franchise. But I guess all franchises have good and bad entries, don't they? You know, it's... especially when they've been going this long. And there aren't many that are as old as Pac-Man, has to be said. So we can let them have a few bad uns, can't we? Now, which way am I going? I don't want to touch that water. Oh! Oh, yes, I do. Well. Game changer. Glowy door time. Let's go. Didn't we just come through here? Didn't I say this last time as well? Right, I can't get there. Aha! I mean, farts. Why can't I get that? Well, alrighty then. So do either of these stop? I don't think they do. Yeah, I'm not going that way. I'm going to go this way. I'm going to cut this up, I've decided. I'm not going to let you all see how badly I failed this game and how many times I failed, because I don't want you to know. I want to keep up the illusion that I'm a half-decent gamer, or at least a competent gamer. Nah, who am I kidding? Everyone knows I suck. why I did that. So that was the first hour or so of Shadow Labyrinth, the Elseworlds Pac-Man title, spawned straight from the Prime Video exclusive series, Secret Level. I absolutely love the vibe of this game. I love Metroidvanias. I love all side scrollers. Come on, let's be honest. I'm old and that's my jam. I love the style. I love the aesthetic. I love so much about it. I can see this is going to be pretty tough in places for me because I suck. Not sure about the platinum yet. I won't make an assessment on that until I've had a good 10 hours in the game because I think this is going to be quite a grind. I hope not. I hope it's an enjoyable grind if it is, and I hope that there's a lot to discover because this game does look like there's going to be so much crammed into it that any exploring or grinding that it demands of me, I think might be worth it. I think it promises a lot. It offers so much, and I'm really excited about it. I like the sound as well. The music is really, really cool. It's really atmospheric. Sound effects, you know, it's fantastic. It's really cool. And I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go for the platinum. I'm already enjoying it. I love the episode. I like Pac-Man anyway. So are you going to go for it? Are you going to play Shadow Labyrinth? And what are you going to play it on? And are you going to go for 100%? Or are you going to go for platinum? Or are you just going to play it casual? Just do the story and, you know, check out. Let me know in the comments. I had a great time with the first hour or so, despite getting frustrated because of my own skill ineptitude. But I'm sure you will all get on much better than I did. Enjoy the game, enjoy the video. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe for more of our trophy hunting shenanigans. And if you did enjoy the video, please drop us a like. It really helps us out. Thank you all for everything. Be good to yourselves and each other.